Hi, welcome back to another episode of US Sports Cards. Today, I want to review the last card show I went to. I went to a card show here in Watertown, New York on April 8th, and it was only the second time this show happened, and it was called the Sports Card Coins and Collectibles Show. It had a whole lot of kind of different stuff throughout the show. It was really nice vibe. Wasn't a super large room or anything like that, but I'd say there's probably about 40 tables or so. There was military memorabilia, coins, tons of cards, and it was a new show for me. So I want to kind of share my thoughts about the show and also kind of my approach when I go to a new show. And then we'll just kind of leave it there. They do have another show coming up at Watertown on June 10th. So on the thumbnail of this video, you'll see a flyer for the previous card show that I went to, documenting that one for the April 8th show. It'll be at the same location, same times, just on June 10th if you're interested. So when I go to a new show, I like to kind of go in with low expectations. I try to, convince myself that I don't have to buy anything, that I'm going to check it out. If I walk into the show and there's nothing that's really for me, at least I know, and there's value in knowing that, and I could cross that show off my list if it's not worthwhile. So that's something I always have a challenge with. Budget wise, just making sure that I don't feel like I have to spend money if things are not, for me. If things are too overpriced, it doesn't really work for what I like to do. I like to walk out of a card show with lots of cards at a decent price that I can use as inventory to populate my eBay store. I'll go to shows and try to pick up some PC cards too, but that I'm not the type of person that goes looking for big dollar PC cards. And big dollar for me would be anything $20 and over. I really, I think hard and long about those types of purchases. There's only a couple of players that I really would spend what I call significant money on, which is 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks, 100, so on and so forth. So what I did when I walked in was I walked the whole show, walked through, looked to see, kind of stop at a table, start flipping through for a little bit, see if there's anything that I liked or fit me. And then even if it was something I liked, I would put it down and then go to the next table and try to get a sense for the whole show. I did that, and on the first loop through, I saw a dealer that I work with at other card shows, and I like digging through his bargain boxes, and he didn't have the bargain boxes on the table, but he told me that he had them out in his trunk and that he brought them just in case I was there. And for a little bit of context, this show is about 70 miles from my house, so it was a bit of a drive. That's the farthest I've ever driven to go to a card show. I have driven to Cooperstown. I don't know if that's might be close to the same distance from here, from Syracuse, but anyways, so he went out and got 4 bargain boxes, which were 4 Monster Row boxes from his trunk, and he brought them in. I was able to borrow a chair, and I just sat down and went through his bargain boxes, and I ended up filling a 4-row monster box, and all those cards are going to be going into my eBay store for eBay inventory, and I was very happy. So I'll put the link to my eBay store in the description of this video, and what I want to do now is just kind of go through just a random stack of cards to kind of show you what I look for, and the cards that I've had success selling in my eBay store when I'm looking for through bargain boxes. Some people open wax. I like looking through bargain boxes because I get to see a ton of cards. If I catch a card that I like, and if it looks cool, or I think it'll show well, or if it's of a player that does strong online sales, then I'll snag it. And because it's a bargain box, if it doesn't sell, then it's cool and I get to hold on to it for a while. So without further ado, let's go through a random stack of cards. Here's Nelson Cruz. So one of the things you'll see right away is these cards. A lot of cards are shiny. I'm kind of like a fish to a lure. When it's sparkly, I know it'll take a nice picture in a photo box or even on my scanner, and it'll catch people's eye. So Nelson Cruz, Julia Merriweather, it's Miguel Tejada, Topps Chrome. And so also, I don't even know the different, there's all sorts of different variations and parallels when it comes to different colors and things. I just, if I see color and it's of a player that, I know, then I grab them. Robin Yount, Kyle Wright, Sandy Alcantara, Austin Meadows. So this one, Top Heritage Rookie. I'll grab those cards all day long out of a bargain box. LK Line. I think it's funny with the black and white image, on top of all the sparkle. Luis Arias, Jesse Winkler. So this is also, one of those 87 Topps inserts, but it's from the Topps Chrome. So go from there. I really like the look of this Topps Chrome Classics, this Bo Bichette. I don't know if you'll be able to see a lot of the different stars, but he had quite a nice little stack of these, and I picked these up. That's another thing. I can't afford to buy Topps Chrome boxes or packs, so this is an awesome way for me to acquire cards that I think are cool. Freddie Freeman, 87 Topps Chrome. Aaron Cefale, Roman Laureano, Carlos Santana, Rick Farrell, Gaylord Perry, Wilson Contreras. So this is a select. I believe that, I don't know if Select calls these hollows or prisms. I don't believe that's their base card version of it, though. Fernando Tatis. He's coming back this week, so that'll be good. Ke'Bryan Hayes, Topps Chrome. Kyle Hendricks, that black and white. Tristan Casas, this is cool. I actually found a nice little stack of these in there. Bowman Chrome, these lava cards, which are sweet. Christian Hernandez, 3D. Ty Boothray. Matt Olson, Heart of the City. This is another cool looking card. If you opened up a pack and you paid significant money and you pulled a card like this, and this was, a card in your pack, you might be disappointed. But when you pull a card like this out of a bargain box, just so cool and worth the price. Nolan Arenado, Christian Yelich, Ian Happ. This is that the foil card. Brandon Crawford, Ian Happ, Topps Heritage Rookie, Alex Bregman. And so, this is just your holiday, Topps holiday card. If I see rookie cards of known players and it's whether it's base Topps or flagship Topps, or whether it's a holiday, I'll grab them all day long. Alex Bregman, Dansby Swanson, now with the Chicago Cubs. Brandon Shipley, Casey Mize, Ian Happ. I'll say one thing: these Topps Fire cards are cool looking, and they sure take a really nice scan and show up online nicely. Randy Arozarena. Here's another one of those classics. Rafael Devers, Jonathan India. Okay, so I did include a couple into this little stack. Diego Cartea. This is also another thing. Any Bowman Chrome prospects, I'll pick up. If I see Bowman paper, if I have to fill up a box to get to it, I'll grab it, but I'll go with the Bowman Chrome over the Bowman paper. However, one thing to think of when you're filling a whole box, and if you're buying it by the box, Bowman Chrome cards are a lot thicker than Bowman paper cards, so you get fewer cards when you go Chrome versus paper. However, the Chrome cards are usually higher demand, but it depends on the player too, right? Hunter Green, first Bowman paper. He had a stack of about 10 of these. I grabbed him. Hunter Green is an electric young pitcher. And then Uh, Here's this Keston Hayura, Topps Gold Label rookie. I don't know if it's a foil or what. And then in the back here, you see this Jim Abbott Chrome, turquoise, or I'm not sure which parallel it is, but when you're buying it in a bargain box, you don't actually have to know. So, well, I hope you enjoyed kind of seeing what I found. Another thing I was excited about, kind of bonus here, I'll just show you. He had a whole stack of these Big League Orange. So I have about 200 of these Big League Orange parallels. And I've done well with those in my store in the past. So I grabbed a nice fat stack of those. So, like I said, when I go to a new card show, I walk the floor, I look around, and then it just so happened I found a dealer I've worked with before, and he's very fair to me, and it all works out in the end. So the next show up at the Watertown, New York show is going to be June 10th. So if I don't have anything going on that week and I'm able to make the trip, it is a bit of a drive. It's about 3 hours round trip for me to get there, but I thought it was worth it. I think they're doing a nice job up there. There was a lot of, there's high-end cards, there was wax, there was Pokemon, there were, like I said, military memorabilia, random historical pieces and coins and things. So good for a show to grow and have some competition in the area, and also to serve the people of the Watertown area and northern New York there. And so that's all I have for today. I appreciate everything. If you've stayed till this long, I hope you hit the like button, and hope you have a great rest of your day.